Good afternoon. This is the video newsletter for buysellshort.com for Sunday, August 3rd. Here we have the Dow 15-minute chart. Pretty choppy over the last week or two. A lot of lines and action on here. So I have these red lines just to show you the rising wedge formation that we're stuck in. We've got all these mini rising wedges and falling wedges, and but we're still stuck within this range. See it more clearly on the daily chart. Support is at 11,200 now. Upside target still remains the 50-day moving average right now. That's at 11,782. Inconclusive charts is probably the best way to put it. News driven, rumor driven. We could go any way, up or down, with the charts we have right now. Tech stocks giving us no help. SMH has been bouncing around the bottom. Looks ready to break out, then breaks down. Looks ready to break out, then breaks down. So we'll get a better picture if the SMH is able to get over 2850. One concern, however, is the NASDAQ bullish percent index. This is the chart I gave us back in late May, early June, where I said, be careful, we've got a sell-off coming in the market. And as you can see, since the early July lows, we're starting to get up there into the overbought territory. So doesn't give me much solace here, especially considering the chop and the chart. So this is telling us sit on our hands and just play the scalps for now. Oil chart, we've got a possible head and shoulders formation here, but if we scroll down, stochastics are getting ready to break up over the 20 level, so we could see a relief rally on oil in the next few days, possibly to the 129 area. And that would help complete the head and shoulders formation we've been talking about over the last few days. Quick mention on oil. Oil prices, crude oil prices, are down $27 over the last couple of weeks. Gas prices should be at $3.50. That's where they were when oil was last here. They're at $3.80 to $3.90 on average. So consumers still getting ripped off, this time by the gas stations, who are slowly dropping the gas price. So no real relief to the consumer right now. Stock plays, we've got the Olympics this week. ONT is one of our Olympic plays. Support at 50 cents, breakout is 55 cents, and target 65 cents plus. If this stock's going to go, it's going to go this week. They are broadcasting the Chinese Olympics all over China with a exclusive deal they have with China cable TV. So if this one can't run, none of the China ones are running. The other China play we're watching is CHINA CDC Corp. Breakout is 280. That's the 50-day moving average. It's been bouncing around in a pretty tight range, 10-cent scalping range. So until it breaks out, we'd be looking to scalp this one intraday with support and stops at 260 and breakout at 280. Oil play, we're still, of course, watching IVAN, Ivanhoe Energy. Breakout now is the 20-day exponential. That's at 263. 230 area, I'd probably be looking to pick up a little small position with the expectation that oil is going to bounce back, with stops at 225. Target would be 263, at least on that scalp ad. It's about to have a positive MACD crossover. Stochastics are also showing strength here as well. But then on the flip side, we've got Dollar Thrifty Auto Group, the car rental place. It still has its inverted head and shoulder in place, still has not broken out. It's been trading back and forth in a tight range. If we don't get the pop in oil that the charts say could be coming, then this is the counter play that should see a pop to the 20-day exponential, and that's at 405. Volume has died off on this shoulder, which is typically a bullish sign, and all the other indicators have eased off. So this one is our counter play. If oil goes up, we've got IVAN. If oil goes down, we've got DTG to play. course, got to mention ELN. What a disastrous week for Elon. This now is the fourth time the stock has been destroyed on ridiculous news. Alzheimer's news market didn't like what it saw, even though the drug works, but it was spun negatively, got all the way down to 20. And, who says the Irish don't have luck? That you never hear good luck of the Irish, it's all bad luck. Two PML cases in Tisabri, another 50% drop, so 70% drop in 3 days on Elon. Wow, on massive volume. Two PML cases were in Europe. There's 32,000 patients on Tisabri right now, which means the incident rate is 1 in 16,000 cases. The FDA label incident rate is 1 in 1,000, so it's still well below what is on the label. It is not news. This was expected. The FDA came out late on Friday and said that the PML incident rate is actually below what they thought it would be, so the stock should pop back on Monday. We've been nibbling into the position since the sell-off on the Alzheimer's news. Who knew this other bit of news was coming? We're going to wait for it to put in a bottom before we add anything else. But like I said, this is the reason we sold what we sold back in the 30s, and now we're nibbling our way back in again. And for you guys who've been here with us on the newsletter over the last 8 years, this is now the third time we get to get a big ride off Elon. I mean, for the patient trader, this is yet another great opportunity for long-term accounts. The other stock that got hit this week was Sirius, got slapped down on Friday. If this gets under $1.40, would be looking to nibble again on medium-term positions. Again, target remains the same, the 20-day exponential. After every tank over the last year, the stock always bounces back. So we're working through the XM shares and the bond shares right now, and some innocuous news will come out like it always does, and the stock will shoot up. Happens every single time. No reason why it's not going to happen again. So again, this is why any medium-term plays in this market are small. And the reason I keep saying nibble is tiny, 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 tiny. And this is the reason why we nibble tiny on stocks like ELN and Sirius. Gives us opportunity to add lower, and if the play doesn't work out, we don't get destroyed. We're in really small. We can average down and just be patient and make the money back. We've done it many, many, many times before. This will be no different. As for new plays on this market, we'll just see what happens tomorrow. I mean, this market on Thursday, we were up 100, down 100, up 100, down 100, and then down 200 when Greenspan opened his mouth. So, anyone's guess what the hell is going to happen this week. We stay high cash, we look for scalp plays, and we just play the momentum in those. Hopefully we'll get some China momentum this week and some nice scalps out of that. That is it for the video newsletter. I will see you guys in the chat room tomorrow. I was not in there Friday, but I've got a good story for you, so I'll let you guys know on Monday morning what ended up happening. That's it for the video. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.